All right, we are live. So you guys watching this video, this is a live call. I'll post this right after we finish this call, but it's live with THB athletes. This is a group call that we do, and usually there's a lot of really good content here. I don't usually record these calls, but I feel like this would be a good time to do it. I didn't have time to record today. I was working on some guides for you guys, the THP athletes. So if you guys saw those in the school, make sure, or if you didn't see them, make sure you check it out, guys. And those of you who are watching this on YouTube, if you are a THP strength athlete, you will have access to that in the classroom. It is not in the free community, so keep that in mind. Anyways, we'll get started here. I'm just gonna start at the top. If you don't want me to answer, or if you don't want me to, Marcus, what's up, YouTube? If you guys don't want, again, I am recording, I'm letting you know. If you don't want to be recorded, just leave the call and type your question out. Or if you don't want your question answered live, then, or you don't want to be on it, you can just type out your answer. You don't have to turn your camera on or anything like that. All right, sweet. So we'll start with Tyler. Dunk technique videos in chat. We'll go first here. So Tyler McCormick. Oh, sick. All right. Tyler, you good if I screen share here?
Yep.
Cool. Let's just do messages. There we go. All right. So you guys can see this, I hope. Well, let me just share the whole screen. That'll be easier. Hopefully there's nothing incriminating on my screen.
My biggest fear on Zoom.
All right. So, oh, Tyler, that is okay. I cannot see your penultimate step like at all, but I'll just look at the technique. Oh shit, East Bay, what height is this?
9/11.
Damn. Wow, somebody's been putting in the work.
I didn't take that many attempts at the few I was jumping pretty well, so I like tried to get a few in just to like see what.
Bro,
Like,
you could have made this. Have you ever made this?
On like I feel like 9/9, I think.
Bro, you could easily make this. So this is pretty good. I mean, ideally, your hand, like as soon as your toes leave the ground, your hand's on the ball. Some guys like a higher lob just so they can get a higher arm swing. This is a little bit close to your head. Zay puts it out a little bit further in front, but it's not too bad. Let me see here.
I would say full arm swing. That's the biggest
Yeah,
thing. Arm
it looks pretty good. I mean, it's not bad. Tyler, do your arms come higher on your one foot, on your one handers right here?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so you're shorting
right
a little
goes
bit.
down.
I think you're shorting the jump just because you're like trying to get the spacing right.
Yeah.
The lob looks to be about in the right spot. Usually it's bottom of the net if you get it right. It's a pretty good lob. Maybe a hair lower would benefit you because you got to push down for a long ass time. So I'd probably get a lower lob on that. This is a beautiful transfer. This part, let me watch in full speed here. Yeah, so you're a little lackadaisical, and I have the same issue right here on the transfer. That needs to be as fast as you possibly can. One cue that I like is try to dunk it hard as shit, because that's going to get you to get your hand speed faster. Austin, do you have any cue that you like with that?
For the hand speed?
Yeah.
So Kador actually taught me this when I was in LA. And he said it exactly like this. He said, "Your hands are lazy." Like, very prophetic. And he just basically you want to kind of have like just it's like wide hand, soft touch, but really strong. You kind of want to bitch the ball, don't let the ball bitch you.
I like that.
Gotcha.
Pitch the ball. All right, this is a beautiful attempt. Let me see here.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
really
So this is good. That's good. So this is an incredible attempt right here. I mean, you could have punched that, but all you had to do was just cuff your wrist.
Was what?
All you had to do was cuff your wrist. You see how your hand's open here? Your palm
Yeah.
is like, you always need to have your wrist flexed during that position, right? So an open hand, the ball's just going to go straight back, which it does. All you had to do was just round your fingers on top of the ball more and kind of like, yeah, flex the wrist, and you probably would have made
Yeah,
that.
I think I overshot it a little bit too. Like I was a little past
Were you
the rim.
falling away?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really, really good attempt. Austin, are you seeing anything here?
Honestly, no. It just a lot of times people with 360s they have the issue of going horizontally, and we can't really see it with this angle. But I'm assuming you're kind of falling sideways.
Yeah, I'm by the time I come up, my body's past the rim for
So let me
like,
see actually see his plant, John. Could you put on
Yeah.
his plant where his angle? I wish I can see it from the other side, but you
That looks
memorization
pretty good, bro.
is the opposite. Yeah, it looks pretty good. You just have to work on going up and down. Otherwise, you got that though. Like,
You're
uh,
definitely floating towards the rim a little bit.
I've hit it on a lower rim. I don't know exactly what it was because
Bro,
I
you could
measured. My
hit
guess would
it.
be around 9, 10. I hit a 360 windmill off the dribble, but for some reason I
lob
tend to
is
float
really
by
hard.
more when I'm doing it off the lob.
The lob
What'd
is
you
really
say?
hard. I've only done that once, just because it is harder to spin off 360s without the ball personally for me. I know a lot of people off the dribble can get into better positions. John's talked about that a few times. Like,
You have really good spin technique. Like I can't see exactly, but it looks pretty good. I'll be able to tell this looks, I mean, you're rotating a little bit. Typically, if this leg is like straighter, guys will have a really hard time spinning. You're getting the foot around really nicely and you're in pretty good internal rotation. If you watch like CJ, he like torpedoes towards the rim. He looks like Superman. But yeah, I mean, amazing attempts. You were jumping well, right?
Yeah, it was the best jumping day I've had in probably like a month or two. So
Damn.
oh,
I wish
good.
I could see your penultimate step, but the dunk technique is what we're looking at here. So, okay, so this looks, I mean, if this is an East Bay, is this an East Bay or behind the back? Oh, behind the
Behind the back.
back. Damn.
bro,
Okay,
you just
so
need to do a full arm swing. Like, like, you look how your right hand goes right down to do the motion before it even swings.
yeah,
Yeah.
your right hand isn't even
Like, just
swinging
jump
through.
and then do it. Like, it's
Yeah. You
gotta
probably
work.
you need to get the hand at least a little higher. And then so this part, this right here, this transfer, if you do it right, what'll happen is you should be able to see your left hand on the opposite side. I'm sure you've talked to Kilgannon at Dunk Camp about this. But you really have to push up super hard on this dunk. And
Yeah.
then the right
No,
hand.
sí.
Do you know what
Ok,
oh, sorry.
perdón, si vamos a ver allá o no. Puede porque
Austin, do you know what Isaiah cues for
Um,
the
for behind the
right
back,
hand?
go back to the behind the back position for like when he's catching it. One, the lob does need to be lower. You're catching it like,
The only
unless
thing
it's
is I don't know if
angle.
he'd jump. I don't know if he'd jump up as much. If
All
you
right,
get
so
it
let's
lower.
do behind the back real quick. Go to like right at the transfer.
Okay.
I
You can
forget I
see
know
this,
all
right?
that stuff. Yeah. So the other, let me see. So the left hand has to be under the ball. See how it's on the side, kind of
Yeah.
push straight up. So it shouldn't be the way you do your behind the back. It should be going vertical. There's another way that people do it where it kind of goes horizontally. Yours needs to be left hand underneath, and you need to push straight up. So the trajectory of the ball after it goes into your right hand shouldn't come out. Like you see how it's going to the side. It
Yeah.
would be more straight up.
Okay.
Do you have pretty flexible shoulders, Tyler?
Not generally.
Wait, actually, let me see. Yeah, so it needs to stay on the underneath the ball a tiny bit longer. Like it just it's like right there, dude.
Yeah,
all
is
of
there
these
like
are
I was gonna ask
so
like is there any
close.
like I feel like they're not the most flexible, especially in that position. Is there like any like stretch to get them like I can like bring them farther back behind? Because I know like the way like Jordan has it, whereas like he like teaches you like oh like have like hold the ball with your left hand like pretty much at your like on your right side, then bring your like
Yeah.
right arm all the way back like to
Yeah.
get
I
underneath it.
mean, so this is gonna be, let me think here. This is internal rotation, I think. Let me see. So this is back and then kind of like flexion. Damn, that's a tough one. Okay, so this is supination. So you're supinating, internally rotating. Wait, let me think. Anatomical position.
The only thing I can think of
Oh
was
my
like maybe like
gosh, yeah. So you
holding
need a
like
lot
a
of you need a lot of internal rotation for this, and you have to supinate. So you could work on internal rotation of your shoulders. You can use a PVC pipe for that. There's like different door stretches that you can do, but it's this. This is what you need to work on, right? So this is external. This is internal. You're lacking
okay.
IR, and so that transfer is getting really difficult. One easy one is, do you ever see the stretch where you like try to reach behind you and cross your
Yeah.
fingers? You could just do
Yeah.
that, try to hold and then hold that stretch, but you have to make sure that your scapula is in the right position. So keep your shoulder blades down and back. That would
Okay.
stretch both shoulders kind of the way that they need to if you do each side.
Okay. Gotcha.
Give that a rip. Wow, dude, this is great work though. Well done.
Tyler, do you have long arms or shorter arms or like what's
You're like
I-
the same build as me, right?
Um, yeah, I never like really like measured my wingspan like the right way, I feel like, so I'm not exactly sure, but I think they're generally long.
What's your reach, Tyler? 8 foot?
Yeah, I think it was 8 foot or 8'1",
Yeah, you're
and
like almost exactly like I am. That's what I
I'm
remember.
like 6'1", I think.
Yeah.
Do you do any hand speed drills or anything like that? There's like a YouTube video that Isaiah has.
Yeah,
Isaiah,
I've been trying to do like I
okay.
just wrote it down. Like I was doing like the wall drills, and like I have like a heavy wall I've been trying to do.
Dude,
Those like speed drills
literally,
with.
there's a like I'm not even kidding. So like I just started doing it again. So I'm hoping my hands come back. But when my hands were the best and I was doing behind the backs and things of that nature, I was doing these every day, just walking around my living room. They're really simple, like 5 minutes a day. It's a lot of like you don't even need the wall. It's not even necessarily dunk motion. It's just hand speed. That
Yeah.
may help you. But yeah, other than that, like you're good. You're
Do
gold.
you know which you said it was a video Isaiah had? Do you know which one it
I don't know
was?
what the link is. I always try to find it. I have it memorized, but it's I think it's called like make any dunk with this drill. Like, John, you know what video I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I just don't know if I can
I
remember.
remember I've seen one video he taught. It was like there was some video I remember. I think I have it saved, but it was some like his like hand just like
Yeah,
ball
that
hand.
that dude, I did that for months and I was able to go from like not hitting it behind the back to hitting it behind the back. One of the reasons I don't really do that anymore is because I have terrible mobility and it just upsets me. And my arms are kind of short, so like I hate behind the backs, but it did help me hit that and like inverters and what
Yeah,
and
I'm probably just gonna have a try to have a ball like sitting in my room so I can just do it more often. But
definitely
Yeah.
worth it. Oh shit, my camera's not on, my bad.
all right,
It's
thanks.
okay. Yep, sweet. Okay, Philip, this is a good question. So it says I've heard Mladen and Joel Smith talk about starting the first day back from 1 or 2 days off with a low or general day, geared more towards active recovery and getting back into the swing of things to prime the following high intensity. Have you ever played around with this sort of setup? And what are your thoughts? Definitely. So this is similar to what I would do with like competition for my guys. So I'll have them do what I call like a shakeout. So usually that's like 10 to 30 minutes long. It's anywhere that they have access to because usually guys are competing or whatever else. But usually they're coming off like a several day back off of training. And so that drop in volume usually makes you feel like kind of stiff and just not great. It feels like you kind of need to do something at least to get into the swing of things. So for me, I'll usually just do upper, and even just walking around the weight room and doing upper is relatively general for dunking. So it can work to do that or function to do that. And then another potential thing for the competitive guys is I'll have them do whatever warm up they've been doing. So usually that's like a 5 to 10 minute jog, some dynamic flexibility, maybe sprint drills if they've been doing it. If they haven't, it's just, whatever, like I said, some sort of cyclic movement, whether it's a fast walk with big arm swings if they have back pain, and Isaiah's done that before, or they'll do closure and maneuver, which are the low intent or the general warm-ups, that just get core temp up, kind of get you used to those bouncy rhythmic contacts, and you can walk away from that feeling pretty good. The caveat is if you have like tendon pain, a lot of the time I don't like to load the lower leg too much in any fast activity. So like I said, a walk, even if you have, or like in an apartment, you go on a treadmill, 15-minute walk, 3-4 miles an hour, big arm swings, McGill big three, dynamic flex, works really, really well. So definitely have tried that, and it can work. You could do it on Sunday too. It's just most time I like to give guys a day off. So if they wanted to do it, by all means, after a long weekend, or ISOs sometimes can function to do that. So yeah, I think so. All right, was looking for some feedback on my squat and deadlift form yesterday. Also wanted to address how lying hamstring curl is one of the aggravators of low back, I think. I was wondering if we get body weight workouts for next week program since I'll be out of town. Okay, yeah, so some feedback on my squat and deadlift form yesterday. I will look right now, Neil. Neil, you're okay if I share this?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, cool. Let me...
Are we supposed to send all our videos to the group chat or the messenger?
I like the group chat. Honestly, I think it's better to send it there. That way you don't get bumped to the bottom of the feed. Did you
Awesome.
send a message there or a video here?
No, not yet. You asked me. I just remember last time we talked, you were like, send me some squat videos, and I haven't sent them yet.
Yeah, definitely send them and edit them. This is nice. Okay, so this isn't bad. Looks like you're just above hip crease below the top plane of the knee. This is a pretty decent squat. Looks like ankles are a little bit tight, but I'm not looking at this, kind of like, oh, you're screwed. Your knees or your ankles are super tight. This is pretty good. I would try to get a hair deeper. One easy way to do that is just sit in the bottom of a squat. That can help a lot, just kind of building up the ankle mobility, building up the hip mobility, and
should I do that with weight on my back or just like
no,
body
you
weight?
just do it body weight. Sometimes just push yourself down. So what I used to do is hold on to the vertical beam here and just kind of push myself down. The only thing you want to be careful of is hip impingement. So you want to keep your stance to where it's comfortable and you feel like you can get down into a squat. If you do that, every day, 2 minutes, you're gonna get a lot better. Isaiah also has a video on his YouTube about 3 stretches that have helped him. I would definitely consider doing that.
Okay, sounds good.
Take a look at the other one here. Setting my legs. Okay. Open. This is kind of a tough angle to see.
Yeah, I was trying to get someone to record, but
that's busy. Okay. Damn, you're moving this fast. So for deadlift, this is pretty solid. And there's not much, bars moving vertical, you're extending the hip and the knee at the same time. So this is solid. I would say this is fine. Let me see, you put the bar back down. Yep, this is good. This is perfect.
Okay, cool.
This is 99% inside the realm of what I would say is good. Are you having back pain?
After those 2, it felt good. It was just when after I did the hamstring curls yesterday, I started feeling a little bit of soreness.
You're probably hyperextending your back. So the lying hamstring curl, if you're going really heavy, how much weight were you doing?
Even when I was doing like leading up to my top set, I was doing 50s. Felt really light and still felt a little sore afterwards.
So I would probably go lighter on that machine or just cut it out and go to a seated or some other machine for the hamstring curl. Nordics are probably more intense, but you're probably hyperextending your back. It's also possible if your hamstrings are really strong, it originates on the pelvis. And so what can happen is that can pull the pelvis downward and that will pull you into posterior tilt and that can put a lot of stress on your low back. So it's possible that was a mechanism for it, but I am doubtful that's the case. I'm guessing you're just arching your back when you're doing it really intense. If you can take a video of it, that would help as well.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can do that next time.
And then get body weight workouts for next week. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, one second here. Austin, can you take care of that actually?
Body weight?
Yeah, for the 19th to the 24th.
19th to 24th. For Neil, right?
Yep. Neil Dar. Update on how track is. Oh, Christian left. He's not allowed
so did Spike. I answered Spike and then he left. I was like, damn it.
He didn't want to be in the group call, man.
I think Spike's in school. It's not lunch or something.
No, it's late, I think there. I actually are really early. I don't know. Tyler left already. All right.
What was the dates again, Neil? Sorry. Oh, get off my laptop.
19th through the 24th, Austin.
Yeah.
19th to 24th. Got it.
So that's next Monday. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Update on Christian. Let me see if Christian's still here. Let me double check. Yeah, he's gone. He didn't want to get caught doing anyone else's training. Okay, question about modifying my schedule for best warm-ups for basketball. What's too much? Okay, Quincy, let me look and see. So you're right now, are you still in the men's league right now, Quincy?
No, I haven't started a men's league. So it's just a one-off. So it's basically this. I told Isaiah already. So I'm moving at the end of the month, or next month, whatever. Oh. And so all my boys, my hometown city, I live here my whole life, the first time really moving really besides school. So I want to hoop with all my boys this Saturday.
That's actually sick.
Luckily, you guys just started having me play basketball for 20, 40 minutes. So I played 20 minutes last week. I played 30 minutes yesterday and I feel good. Achilles is feeling good too. And I worked out today. Today was probably my longest workout. Everything feels good. So I have another hoop session type day Thursday. I want to see how I can move that to Saturday.
Okay. So this is what we will do. You're about to see.
My plan in my head was kind of just move because tomorrow's kind of a pretty much an upper body day.
Yeah.
So I was pretty much just gonna move my Thursday and Friday to Saturday and Sunday, but I don't know how that's gonna affect the next week.
So I would probably go. Okay, wait. Today's Tuesday. You did the lift today.
Yeah.
General day. Oh, this is easy. Okay, you'll just lift Thursday, and then ISOs on Friday, and then you'll be good.
And then I'll rest Sunday, and then
Yeah,
regular
you'll
Monday.
rest. Well, wait, you're playing Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll do ISOs on Saturday. Yeah, and then Monday will probably be modified. You'll probably do
Okay.
depth drops that day. Let me do this real quick here. You know what? Let me share my screen so you guys can see what I'm doing.
Perfect. And then part 2 of that question is always like about, I feel like I do too much or too little when it comes to warming up for basketball. So it's kind of like a sweet spot, or like things I should definitely.
That's so dependent on the person,
Right.
to be honest. Like, have you played around with different stuff for it?
I mean, it hasn't been an issue in the past so much. I was just thinking about like basically I was thinking like, should I still be doing my ISOs and like some dynamic
So
work?
you would
pretty
just
much?
do, I would do the ISOs. I would do both of these. You could do these like before you even go, like 6 hours before. You don't even have to do them like right before, honestly, but I probably would. And then I would do dynamic flexibility, and then I would do ISOs, dynamic flexibility, shoot around, and then I would play. Shoot around for like 20 minutes. Just like don't go crazy with it. Build up really slowly.
Yeah, that's okay. That's kind of my plan. And it's a mixed group of people, so I mean, I know it's gonna be hard to like. I'm gonna play at 80%. That's probably not gonna happen, but I'll read my body.
No, I would say enjoy yourself. I mean, if you're messed up, we can fix you after.
I'm gonna go for it. I gotta do it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go a little easier on this. So we'll go. I don't know. Let's probably use this recommendation. If knees hurt, pick a weight you feel. Do something like that. So do a RP of like a 6, maybe.
I was looking. What's this one? Oh, the squat. Okay.
Yeah. And
John, Christian just joined back in, by the way, for after. Just letting you know.
What'd you say?
Christian just joined back in, I think.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough. I was off. My bad. I didn't know my camera was off.
There you go. Sprint development. This can probably come out. This will cut the volume down a little bit. Oh man, I'm just cooking you up an absolute beauty here.
I love it. I tried to get on yesterday, but my day was crazy, so I was like, I gotta make sure I get on all day.
Right. So we're just dropping volume here on this stuff. 8 meters each. This is good. Nordics. Probably go 2x5. And this is slow. Oh, I'll just say pain-free. Pain-free. Cool. And then what we'll do is this will just be ISOs. And then this will be depth drops. By 10 to 20 reps at 24 to 36 inches. That's a big range, but you can start low and build your way up if you want. Just stay in that ballpark. And then this day is like a maybe test, power clean, see how you feel. And then you'll get back to playing basketball on Thursday.
On Tuesday? Okay, yeah.
Yep. Sweet.
Okay.
Let's do this. I stop share. Cool. All right. Let me see. Okay. Cool. Juan. Okay. Question about dumbbell lunge jump. Repeated jumper pauses between the video. They use max intent. When I use max intent, the eccentric forces are very strong on the landing, so it's hard for me to do repeated like you demonstrate in the video while I'm using max intent. Should I jump as high as I can and pause between each jump, or go less intense so I can do repeated jumps? I've been doing less intense repeated jumps, and then on the last rep, I jump as high as I can. So Juan, I would want you to go down so that your knee almost touches the ground. I would want you to, knee almost touches the ground. Mm-hmm. So like a full range of motion, probably cut the weight a little bit. That way you can do the turnaround. And I would say control the weight down and up. You're probably going too fast. It shouldn't be reactive. So, reactive would be like very short ground contact time and bouncy. Yeah. This is like a big sweeping action. You know, you're covering big ranges of motion. What dumbbells are you using right now?
I just have like these dumbbells without any weights. I just put the weights on them. It's like I just put the 10 pounds and everything. So
Okay, so try the fives next time,
okay.
and then send a video, and I can see if you're amortizing too slow. I'll tell you to just go down, and we'll change it up.
Okay. All right, got it.
Sweet. Marcus, what's up? Okay, Harish, any Valentine's Day advice? Stay single. That's what Austin said. That's on record. That's recorded. It's okay, bro.
My girl is not gonna watch these. Like, I'm sorry. She don't give
Yeah,
me-
that's true. She's never gonna see this.
I'll be like, workout. She's like, what?
Yeah, exactly. She's like, "What's THP? The business I've worked for the last 3 years?" All right, so we have. You're good. All right, so the next one, Jackson. What is up, bro?
Someone's in your house.
Like
John.
me, Jackson, or the other or another Jackson?
Oh wait, I think this is the update from you. Yeah, you're the one that said, "Can I give you an update?"
Oh yeah, okay. Sorry, my bad, John.
Yeah, you're good.
I was playing 2K.
I wish I could play 2K during my group calls. No, I'm kidding. No, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I just want to update you. So my run yesterday went really well actually. I did 20 minutes, and you know, like that spot that I was talking about, like that, like above the patella.
Yeah.
Like I didn't feel it at all.
Told
so
you.
I think you were right.
Did I tell
Yeah.
you? Did I tell you that was gonna happen?
You're just like, man, it's probably just the tissue like adapting to like load again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, no,
that's
I
good.
think you were right. It felt really good.
Did
I
you
would say,
go?
like
How far did you run? Like what pace?
I did like 7:20.
Okay.
7:20.
That's faster.
7:20. 7:20 on the turf.
Okay.
Yeah, I felt good.
What
And
shoes did you wear? Did you wear the ones you just got?
yeah, I got Saucony Kimbaras. They're a 4mm drop. Like that's like the lowest I could find it. Like still, you know,
The
because I
other
can't go
one
like
is Cody Bidlow posted about them. I told you about those, but they're like actual sprint shoes, so I probably wouldn't get those.
yeah.
4
'cause then,
millimeters
like, the
good. 4
problem is-
millimeters good. I wouldn't want you to be like barefoot. That's fine.
Yeah, because like if I go barefoot, like then I really blow up my Achilles. Like really,
Yeah.
really blow it up. You
Yeah,
know.
we're not trying to do that. We gotta. It's a balance, and you can
Yeah,
play around with
definitely.
it. Like try these. If they don't work in the long term, you can always try a different shoe. You know.
Yeah, I got you. So
Sweet.
no, it went good. And then my so today I did quarter squats. Like I went up, kind of. I know you said do half squats, but like I felt okay. So I was
Okay.
like, okay, I'm
That's
just gonna
fine.
do quarter squats.
What did you
but-
do? How much?
I
190.
did 205 for my top two.
Oh shit! Nice.
But I forgot to like bring like my flat shoes. So like I was doing it in like Nike like invincible running shoes. So like it kind of was like crappy. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
like
okay.
but it
So
is what it
unstable.
is. What'd you say?
The shoes are like so unstable. Like,
Yes, bro. Invincibles, like you can't lift in Invincibles. Like that's not the move.
Wait, Austin, are those the ones you wear?
the ones that our one athlete came and worked out with us, and I was wearing them. They make me like 6'2". And he
Yeah.
was like, "You are a tall 5'9". And I was like, "No, dude, it's the shoes." I like took my shoes off. I'm like,
Yeah,
"Still."
bro. The Invincibles, they give you like 3 inches, literally.
Yeah,
That's
they're really.
amazing.
But yeah, no, it was good, John. But I was just gonna ask, so do you think so Thursday, would you go up to 25 minutes?
Yeah, I would. I just adjusted that for you. So
Okay.
I changed the weights. You'll probably go 205 to 215 for the squats. The run, I probably would go, I'd go 25. I think you'll be totally fine. I think
Okay.
you're passing each barrier like handedly. I think you're probably going to get to a point where we can do probably the next like week or two, you're probably going to get back to 3 days a week. So your
Okay,
mileage,
yeah, I was gonna ask that too.
yeah, your mileage has essentially gone up. I mean, every session it's gone up like 50%. Like,
Yeah.
or
Mhm.
no, well now it's less, but we went from whatever, like 10 to 15 minutes. So it's like a 30%, 50% jump.
Yeah.
And now you're going to be going up smaller jumps, but that's okay because now you're actually getting closer to what your capacity of the tissue actually is. So
Mhm.
we'll just keep doing that, and hopefully you'll get up to like, I'm hoping in the next, like I said, probably 3 weeks, we get you back to three days. I think if you can do two 40 to 45-minute runs, like Monday, Thursday, then you're definitely going to be able to do 3 days a week. And it'll be a little bit tricky. We'll just have to play around with it. You'll probably it'll probably get on Monday, Wednesday, Friday setup. The squats, we're just gonna have to see how that goes. Like if you can squat on the same day, that might be the best option. I'll have to think about it. Generally, the loading pattern like goes obviously elastic day, strength day, isos.
Yeah.
But we'll probably go elastic day, slow strength day, elastic day, slow strength day. So we'll just see. We'll have to play around with it a little bit. That is one of the harder parts when you're coming back. So we'll start with really short runs with that stuff too.
I feel you. So the only like big thing that I was gonna ask was I was kind of thinking during my lift today, like, is there ever a point? Because like even when I was running yesterday, like I didn't feel it, but like I can feel that my right knee is always different than my left knee. Like, do you think there's ever going to be a point where they feel the same?
Yeah, that'll go away. Like Isaiah as an example, it depends on your build up and it depends on a lot of variables. But yeah, right now I'm just getting you back to running safely and your tendon adapting safely.
Yeah.
But I would view it more as, do I have pain the next day? A little bit of pain during the run, honestly, isn't going to do jack shit.
No, 100%.
You're going to run just as fast. It's not really going to hurt. It's going to be annoying, and the hardest part is going to be, oh, am I fucking up my tendon, for lack of a better word? And you're not. You are adapting. The tendon is getting stronger, and over time, you'll be able to handle longer and longer runs.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I can confidently say that I don't ever have pain the next day. Like it doesn't matter if it's a run or quarter squats or anything.
Yeah, you're adapting very, very well, which is
good
considering all of the failed attempts with other.
Bro, there were a lot of failed attempts. Dude.
In my opinion, failed attempts. In my opinion.
Oh no, in my opinion ton. I agree. Do you think on Thursday after my run I can do some strides, or do you think it's too early for that? Like just
I would wait a little bit. I mean, it depends how fast they are. You could did you feel good? You felt like you could handle them?
To be honest, I don't know. I don't know what it's like. I mean, I was thinking do strides at like.
I would be afraid that you would. Oh, you could do that. Yeah, you could easily do that. I thought you meant like 15-second 100s.
No, bro. Like just like strides to like shake it out and like feel like poppy. Not like ripping.
Yeah, just be careful with your Achilles and be careful with your Achilles and be careful with your hamstrings, because as soon as you start opening up, those tissues start to get really loaded intensely.
Okay. Got you. Sounds good. Thanks, John. Appreciate all the help.
Oh, Spike left.
Yeah, I like answered him and he was gone.
Harish, I'm 22. Okay, I thought this was going to be a dating question. I was going to be like, don't ask me. Okay, if I'm 22, should I be or not be jumping every day? Would quality over quantity matter in that case? You should not. John can answer this in his scientific nature if you wish, but you're past that point. Okay, so I would say like there's almost no way you would be able to survive that. The quality is going to drop. You're probably not going to see much adaptation. Generally speaking, quality starts to take over in terms of importance past like the first couple of years of training, and I always like to take the long-term approach. So I slow cook progress. For you, the benefit's going to be your dunk technique. So are you having any pain in your knees or anything, Harish?
No.
I mean, you could, how many days a week are you dunking right now? Just one or two?
Right now I've been doing only once a week, but there were times where I did twice a week, but as of now I've only been doing once. I
would say try a second session. Just throw it in when you feel like it. When you feel good, stick to the program as written if you've never had knee pain, and try it. If it goes well, keep that session in, maintain that for about a month or two, and then we'll add time to each session, and then we'll add a third session. It is more intense, it's more time intensive, and I know that you're starting a new job, so just kind of keep that in mind as you're gonna go down that path of more jump volume.
Yeah, I guess that's why I've been limiting my dunk sessions to like, once or twice a week. I used to do like more.
Okay. Yeah, I would try a second. Gotta go back to walk. Great call. Sorry, I just saw this. Gotta go back to work. I think that's what Adrian was saying.
I was confused. I was like, he's going on a walk.
Yeah, he's going on a walk. Yeah, Harish, that sounds fine. Start that second one, and we'll just kind of see how you handle it. Sweet. All right. Stanley Weibo, are the training cycles set to peak at a certain time of year? Do I just deload the week before competition? 2 big tournaments planned the next 4 months. Okay, I should read this louder. Are the training cycles set to peak at a certain point of the year, or do I just deload the week before a competition? Got 2 big tournaments planned in the next 4 weeks. Progress update. I was able to test a 35 standing last week, up from 31, and knees been feeling really good. Planning on squatting 315. I'm excited to see how the knees will do. Oh, that's amazing. Great progress, Stanley. Okay, so yeah, I would just say let us know 2 weeks before. How you respond to that will dictate let us know 2 weeks before. We'll start backing you off. We kind of function during windows of opportunity. In a taper, you typically need 2 weeks to fully back off. The earlier you let us know, the better we can periodize for you. The more information we have about when you jump poorly and when you jump well, the better we can periodize. But generally, the best approach is to back off the training volume, try to see fatigue, back off, and then you can have a big jump day. Knowing what you have done in the past helps a lot, though, when you've jumped well. It looks like right now you're jumping very well, so let me see what you're doing right now. Stanley. Oh, cool. Yeah, this is great. Okay. So you're responding really well to max strength work right now. April 6th and June 21st. Okay. So we'll probably just keep hitting the max strength until like the middle to end of February. And then we'll train you hard from April through May, and then we'll back off again in June. But we don't really need to change too much. Until you stop responding to the strength work, then we'll start to get fancy with things. But right now, we're all gas, no brakes on that front. Okay, Gabriel, I think, Austin, you took care of. Austin, Vic? Austin?
What?
Oh, I said you took care of Gabriel?
Yeah, I said, my bad.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, cool. All right, it looks like that's everyone, which is actually crazy. We actually finished this early. I didn't think that would happen. I don't know what you guys talked about, but hopefully, if you want to give us an opportunity.
He asked a few questions and then just asked if he could jump how to go about playing basketball on Wednesdays, basically.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So that's the call, guys. Thanks for coming. This will be up in the next. What'd you say?
About my training and how I want to go.
You want to pull up your training?
No, I don't actually.
We know what your training is. You're gonna. Are you dunking tomorrow?
I think I want to look early though. I don't know if you can come, but I have Valentine's Day plans at 3. I have to be home at 3 o'clock.
Have you thought about like just canceling?
Yeah, definitely.
Not the dunk session. I meant Valentine's Day.
No, I did.
Oh, okay. Nice. All right. Well, I will see you guys. Oh, John, what's your vert out of curiosity? 40 off 1. Yeah, I think my best is probably 42 off 1. I think I've hit on the jumps last September. I think the session the other day I maybe was 40 to 41. You think, Austin?
Yeah. There's some jumps that you have. They're not even like they're not the makes. I feel like people don't always see them.
Oh yeah, the misses are where I jump the highest.
Ass like lobs that you're just like it looks.
I just take off. It's whenever I don't worry about the rim and I attack the ball. That's always when I jump my highest. Yeah. So all right, well we'll see you guys on Thursday in the morning. So have a good evening, guys, and peace out. See you guys.